The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Toomer's Town. I'm your host, Al Toomer. And the mayor, the president, the governor, the everything here. As I say, Trump has no authority here. I'm the judge, jury, and executioner here at Toomer's Town, and we do and say what we want to say. Now, tonight I have a plethora of goddamn things that I want to talk about. And before I do that, I want to thank all of the people out there who've supported the first couple of weeks. This is our third week, but, you know, there are people out there who've supported the show and they leave their comments, and I want to mention their names. People like JL, who's always had some shit good to say. Spider Pimp, 33. He want me to bring Corey up in here, poor this Corey Holcomb, but I told him I might have to go through. I'd love to have Corey up here, but I might have to go through some, litigation to get Corey up here. And we have Lil Trio J, Fuck You Too, Derek Cosby, J Elite, who told me my first guest was, Stephen Williams, who was up in here. He said, Al, you got to get bigger people up in there. Well, Jay, I'm working on it. Stephen Williams, he was my friend, but Jay didn't think he was good enough to be sitting up here with me. I got to accept that as a compliment, but don't tell Stephen that. Then we got D. Robinson, Jim Silver, Tootie Boy, who's JB. You've seen JB, he comes up in here. He's the old guy up on the Matt Moore Comedy Lounge. A very goddamn fucking funny guy. You can see him on the documentary of the Free Ray Rick Ross. He has a part in there that he really enjoys. And then there's one gem, Reefer, Marvin Thomas, my friend, who I started out right here at Morris Media with Marvin and the man that I will introduce to you in a minute right here, and Valerie Dandridge, who've always had something complimentary to say about me, and I appreciate all of you. Also, Kenneth Bryant. Now, before I get started, let me introduce my boy here, Mike Robertson, who's also the host of Mike Robertson Boulevard right here on the Stellar Network, Morris Media. How are you doing, Mike?
What up, man? Yeah. What up?
How are you doing? You looking awfully pimpish.
Hey, look, I cannot let it go unknown and unnoticed that you used the word plethora. I see you've been up on your reading game.
What
now.
else should I have used? Multifarious?
I don't know. I was just impressed, man. You know what I mean? You took it past the little one-syllable joints and threw out the plethora.
Well, you've been knowing me 20-some years, Mike. You know I'm capable of throwing like 5-6 syllable words, but most motherfuckers like, nigga, shit, what you mean? Keep it simple for me.
What, Mississippi?
I can't say nothing like dithyrambic or anything like that. Just say confused or discombobulated or something. Balderdash or something like that. The nigga just say bullshit.
Motherfuckers be trying to improve bullshit?
Yeah, but balderdash essentially means bullshit.
Oh, really? See, man, that's for them educated ass niggas. Look, I am Mike Robertson, host of Mike Robertson Boulevard, Tuesday nights, man. For real, man.
Robertson Boulevard.
I love it, man. Al, man, you like a smooth motherfucker. Did y'all see how Al just started off the show with his little wine in the foreground of the motherfucking photography and shit? Look at that shit right there. Nigga in the dark wine is the color of that nigga's neck.
Let's talk about what's in your glass. What is that, J&B Scotch?
Nigga,
it's in there.
Man, these are hops, nigga.
Linwood Franklin's boy up in this motherfucker.
Hops from Del Slauson. What the fuck, man? What are we talking about today, man?
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's heap right into it head first. I want to start out talking about the latest goddamn fucking controversy that's going on, and that's with Roseanne Barr, which he said about. He actually said this shit about a female I didn't even know that was with. I ain't never heard of no motherfucking Valerie Jarrett or paid any attention to her. But Roseanne is a fellow. We get back. Roseanne is a fellow comedian, man, and I got to, on her side, stand up for the right for free speech. I really didn't take the shit that goddamn fucking personal anymore, and I took it personal when Bill Maher said I'm a house nigga. Anytime a goddamn white person says I'm calling himself a nigga, why would I be upset about that? But if you look at the picture of Valerie Jarrett, you got a couple of those boys. What she said was,
no, you're not going to do it.
Yes, I'm going to do this, man. Because it's one of them, I kept trying to think about the character she was talking about. It's one of them motherfuckers in the Planet Ape looked just like Michael Jackson. But when I got down, went and looked this shit up, man, this broad, looks just like one of them motherfuckers.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
She does. Look, we talked about it last night, man. She is slightly ape-ish, man. Dude, she should look. Okay, let's talk about this.
Actually, the bitch is a chameleon, though.
Let's talk about this, bro.
Yeah.
Why is it bad to look like an ape? I mean, that's some of God's greatest creatures right there, man.
Exactly.
Like, niggas should be like, really?
Yeah, exactly. But that is racist and everything. And
it's racist intent behind it.
It is, but when they that puts they bullshit to rest when they say that men evolved from goddamn fucking apes and monkeys. Like, well, we evolved from that, they wouldn't still be being born today. You understand? If something
maybe
of an organism
maybe they
evolved,
retarded. Maybe all the ones that's left are the retarded ones.
I don't know about that, but like
I say, still changing.
But even they get goddamn treated like the average goddamn nigga. You remember the silverback, the monkey they shot a couple of years ago? A little kid fell in the goddamn cave, and they just shot and looked like the thing was trying to protect him.
Oh, Ramby and shit?
Yeah, and they gunned him down. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? If any of you have seen it, keep that up there. If any of you have seen this movie, The Planet Ape,
oh,
I mean,
Lord.
come on, man.
All right, look, man.
It was in poor taste for her to say that. I mean, put the other one up there with Barack. That's even more so that would indicate, she told a joke.
That's like a monkey with plastic surgery right there. That's what
that motherfucker, that didn't use goddamn fucking... He didn't use goddamn Ambien and everything and bleach his motherfucking skin. But no, that was another
She's
one.
Offended, like, I used to be an ape. I got freedom to say what goddamn species I am. I'm human. I'm a human being.
Yeah, but as comedians, man, we push the edge. We push the envelope.
Yeah.
And I know Roseanne said.
Look, let me just say this,
it was a joke in poor taste, but it comes out like that.
Maybe it was poor taste, man. But the thing is, when you're a comedian, man, you got to be respectful of the fact that you should say whatever the fuck you want to say. Mm-hmm. Now, you also have to accept, though, that somebody might not like that shit.
There's another one with Roseanne. Now, Roseanne, if she's from the Ape family, y'all look like twin sisters on that motherfucker. That's Valerie on the left and Roseanne on the right. Don't they look just alike? So, what would she really say?
What is she, like a platinum back gorilla?
I don't know.
White gold, nigga. She ain't silver.
Oh, but there's another one where that bitch is right next to Barack Obama, and that bitch look just like a motherfucker. Just the original, not the one that just came out 10, 15 years ago. I'm talking about the one that came out in the 60s. She looked just like that. But it was a joke. You understand? And it's a freedom of speech. And when I see them starting to do this type of shit, man, to, like Roseanne, who is like Jewish, and I say that and grab my goddamn heart, because if you say any goddamn thing about them, nigga, you could lose every goddamn thing.
Okay, look, Roseanne is Jewish, so is there some kind of like off-wall, ironic approach she takes to this racist rhetoric that she spills? Because technically speaking, she's praising what's being used had been used against her own people. So maybe she's fucking like clowning the idea that one could feel this way, man. I don't know. People do some weird shit with their comedy, dude.
Yeah, they do. But I'll tell you one thing. You can look this up. Like I say, I know the girl. You know her. But she was the only one. This is why I can't call her racist, man. Sometimes, man, some of the shit we goddamn say people can consider racist. But I know Roseanne doing the Trayvon Martin shit. She went through some shit behind that. She goddamn fucking put that motherfucker's parents' address online and said if the police don't arrest him for killing this boy, then I'll go there. So I got to give her props for that because she's the one. She put it. If the police don't get him, y'all go get him.
Who, Zimmerman?
Yes, George Zimmerman. She posted his parents' address online and said what he did, if they don't arrest him, if they don't convict him of this is where to go find him. Now, how can I be mad at a woman like that because she got them calls a goddamn fucking female or goddamn... I ain't coming on... Motherfucker call me a black bald-head motherfucker. Motherfucker, if it's true, it's funny. That shit was exactly on point with what she said, and it was goddamn funny.
Based on how she looks.
Exactly. And that's why I put it up there for y'all to see. And
based on how she looks,
when Portis put the other one up there with Barack, you see this bitch look like a little walnut. Not just a goddamn fucking monkey or anything, just a walnut.
But look, man, you lose your fucking show because of how you feel about how somebody fucking looks, man.
But I tell you,
I'll never get a show, man, like that.
I guarantee you that show was getting like 18 million views, bruh. It'll be just like Imus was when he called the motherfucking girls little nappy-headed hoes. One of them fired him, and another network will pick him up. I bet you this show will be picked up. She's getting like 18, 19 million views. So NBC, Fox, or somebody, I bet she already got a job. But if a black person does some shit like that, nigga, your shit is over. And she will never be called anti-black. They'll just call her racist. But if we say some shit like that about a Jewish person, they gonna call us anti-Semite and all that type of shit, and your shit is done.
Why are you fucking competing with them, though, man? You're saying... If they do it, if we do it, if they do it, it's not a competition, man.
Well, once you decided to integrate with these motherfuckers, you made it a competition. Because if you'd have stayed segregated, by now you would have had your own motherfucking government. I'm glad you say that. You would have had your own government. You would have had your own societies. You would have had everything. But when you integrate into a dominant society, I don't know where the motherfucking saying, if you can't beat them, join them. But it had to start with black people. You understand? Because we got our ass kicked. They robbed and raped and did all type of shit. And we just goddamn came out and said, well, just let us join you.
Look, you make a good point because honestly, man, the thing about being free is you could leave this motherfucker, dude.
Exactly.
You could leave. And there's places you could go where you ain't going to feel the way you feeling, man.
But ain't nobody told us no more than that.
Motherfuckers want to be here.
Yeah,
and
leave.
Niggas want to be in the oven and be mad that the shit is hot, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we only migrated from the south to the north is what we did. But you're right about that because I done been to other countries, man. And
you don't feel that way?
You can get out of here and go out of here anytime
and it's
you
cheaper.
get ready.
It's cheaper. Motherfucker, and you'll be making good money when you get there, man.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but
stop being so sensitive, man.
Yeah, but we are that way. Look at America is that way, man. But you know, when I see things like what they're doing with this goddamn girl, man, you got to act. What are they? I look behind hidden messages and all this type of shit when they coming at her. Even like with Bill Cosby. Let's go back to, you can go back to Magic Johnson with the AIDS thing. I don't believe that motherfucker ever had that, but it was a hidden message to goddamn fucking affect the masses.
Wait a minute, so you think they gave him a misdiagnosis?
No, I think when you goddamn join these motherfucking goddamn secret societies, motherfucker, there are things that you have to do to enjoy your goddamn wealth.
Magic,
you understand?
We need you to fake like you've got the AIDS virus. Quit your fucking basketball career. You're done.
Exactly.
Or else what?
We'll give you $250 million for that, but understand you on this society. We'll embarrass your motherfucking ass. That's the thing about it. When you don't do,
what's more embarrassing than that?
Having AIDS and you know you ain't got it, but you're trying to control the population. Let me delineate further what I'm saying. What they were trying to do at that point was control the population through sex. So they tried to goddamn fucking scare people into not having sex. You understand? But we kept on doing it.
That shit worked. If that's what y'all was trying to do, goddammit, that shit worked. I remember.
No, it did for a while.
Yeah, it did. It put a little dent in some
but
niggas'
motherfuckers
little
still
programs.
went back to barebacking and raw dicking and all this type of shit. And that's why you get a lot of goddamn kids today by parents who can't stand each other and that type of bullshit. I mean, kids, there are 1 million black kids aborted every motherfucking year, and nobody says anything about that. They want to talk about when they get here. You understand? And then talk about the dynamics of what's going on. And man, but people need to choose. Before you bring another life in this motherfucking world, you need to goddamn decide, know whether you gonna hate a motherfucker or not. But too many times, I've said this before, people just goddamn randomly get together and fuck and bring kids in here under goddamn any pretense. You could just meet somebody today or meet them in a club, fuck them in the backseat of the car, fuck them in the goddamn fucking bathroom, any type of goddamn disgusting shit. A child.
At the concierge desk.
Right. Bent over Morris Media right here. And I brought a child in the world right here. We shouldn't do that.
Out by the trash bin.
I didn't fuck a couple by the trash bin. But I didn't put a child in them.
Hey, close that gate.
Yeah. But when I brought Magic up, and I was going to go to OJ because you know what they did with him. I believe he used the same goddamn way to change laws and everything about how...
Hell nah,
yeah, man. He in there with him, man.
You give them motherfuckers too much credit, man.
I'm glad you say that. I'm one of the few black men that will say I give white people too much credit, nigga. But you gotta look at what it is. Because like I say, when OJ went through that shit, I don't believe he did it. But look at what this is not all these big time motherfuckers that are goddamn fucking being hit up with shit now. It ain't about them. It's what they're about to start doing to the masses. And when you get a goddamn fucking big time fucking star like Roseanne up with what she's goddamn saying, that's why I'm telling people. Because Roseanne says she done got off Twitter now. All you motherfuckers that are out there voicing your opinions, huh?
Yeah, she ain't off.
She'll be back. Yeah.
She's back already.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I use Twitter, Facebook, all that shit for promotions, man. But I am rarely on there goddamn voicing my goddamn fucking personal opinions on anything. Because people take that shit, man, and use it against your ass. You'll find yourself being one of these motherfuckers going to one of these concentration camps if you say the wrong goddamn shit.
Well, I wonder if Roseanne is holding her dough right. Because if she is, then who gives a fucking fat fart fuck about that shit, man? As long as she got dough. Now, she's struggling and this show was going to be helping her or whatever. I know. She tricked off... She said, fuck them, man, when she did that shit. But look, when you join a show, niggas joined a show of a racist chick, man. So you was taking chances when you first said, oh, I fuck with the Roseanne shit. Mm-hmm. You was taking a chance with that shit, goddammit. But I would say this. I would say that, man, if she's got money, dude, and cash, and she's set or whatever... Who gives a fuck, dude? She should keep saying whatever the fuck she want to say.
And she's paid, bruh.
Yeah.
She got Trump behind her. And if your show is getting 18 million views, man, you don't really need motherfucking ABC.
You don't need none of that shit. Fuck off. So I'm going to keep saying my shit because, look, she's still going to sell out a fucking venue. I tell you that shit.
Yeah, she go, especially more so now.
Yeah, so.
Now that first picture I sent you, Portis, that was a girl. What is significant about this is this sister, what's her name? Channing Dungey. Oh. That's her right there. She is the first African-American person, period, especially black woman, that is, she's the president of ABC. She's the first goddamn fucking African-American president of any major network.
That's right.
That's the sister that fired her motherfucking ass. We'll get back to Morgan in a minute. That's the sister that fired her motherfucking ass. And I got to get a thrill out of that because this is the ones that, fuck it, bitch, you out of here with this. And she has the power to do it.
Well, let me tell you this, man, because I kind of am in support of fucking Rosie's racist ass saying whatever the fuck she want to say. But I'm also in agreement with her as the president that she says, fuck that. We don't want that shit on my network.
Exactly.
That's not what we're looking for.
And pull it quickly.
And you're done. Get your fucking ass out of here. The trailer ain't your trailer no more. Shit. Somebody call Nick Cannon and get him over here. You know what I mean? I'm in definitely support of that shit, man, because look, you get to decide how you want your slate of content to be on your own network. And they don't want her fucking fat ass on her network, nigga. Shit, get the fuck out of here with your racist bullshit.
Yeah. Your 18 million viewers and all that. Because it ain't like the show. The show was doing well.
And look, she was doing well because it caters to a certain group of motherfuckers that ain't got no show. And now they finally had one and she tricked it off. Look, go to the zoo and look at some real apes, goddammit. On your day off.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. But this thing is, like I say, dude, this business we're in is it's something else, Mike. We are goddamn in Hollywood and all this type of shit.
Rough.
I ain't coming up with goddamn fucking pictures of, not pictures, but accusing Morgan Freeman. We'll get to Bill later. Morgan Freeman of sexual goddamn harassment. And the man ain't dead and them gave motherfuckers compliments and shit, man. Now they're trying to get another 80-year-old black man. They trying to accuse him of sexual harassment.
Well, you know what, man?
Even though Morgan right there looks like he's at the strip club. But, like he's just watching a bitch goddamn dancing and shit. But there's nothing wrong with that.
But that's beside the point. That's beside the point, Al. Man, why you bringing up dumb shit? Look, man, I fucking read his little shit, right? I read the little comments that he made. And he is a motherfucker that uses a very strong, rude kind of approach in his Mac game. You know, like, some niggas are like simpers and shit when they try to Mac to chicks. Some niggas are more like cool. Some niggas are real direct. Some motherfuckers are rude and shit. Yeah. He's one of those motherfuckers that's rude and crude. And he think because he old, he just could say whatever he want to chicks. And they was not liking the shit that he was saying. So he didn't cross the line touching them and grabbing them and locking them in a room and doing no weird shit. But he was being very aggressive.
You can't accuse this cuddly old man of assault, man.
Yeah, look.
That's Joe Clark.
Look, let me tell you. He would say
Cofield.
He would say shit like this.
God.
Yeah. He's played God.
He played God.
That nigga played God. Fucking, man, he was on all kind of shit, man. You know, the Dark Knight and shit, man, everything. Look, here's the thing, man. He said this, like, some homegirl came up to him. It was the first day they met in the office. He was like, he looked her up and down and like slowly did it in slow motion and looked at her whole body and was like, have you ever dated an old man? Like, to a work person, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
what's
that's some
wrong
shit,
with that?
Like, that's some shit that will make somebody feel away. Now, for me, I'm like, okay, well, I mean, damn. Did he cross the line? That's not my techniques, but
this man here can never goddamn cross the line on any goddamn thing. I mean, what are you supposed to say?
Man,
I mean, how do you ask for pussy nowadays,
You're supposed to be nicer, man. You got to write it down.
Okay, well, Mike,
you got to go back to when you have the letter.
Give us an example of how you nicely ask for pussy nowadays without getting accused of sexual harassment.
You literally have to write it down on a notepad, and then you got to put the little box and say yes, no, or fucking maybe. So then you can have the transaction written, dude. You can take a picture of it, keep it on your phone, text it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to have proof of the discussion in the most, and next to it, you got to have like smiley face, smiley face, smiley face too, just so they know. Man, for real, man. You can't be coming with that Mac like, come here. God damn it. Look at your fine ass. Like, 1 out of 100 chicks like that shit, so them 99 gonna be mad as shit that you grabbed them.
But this is Morgan Freeman, man.
He thought he was more than free.
So if he just walked up on a bitch, is it okay for me to suck your pussy? That's just too far out of the realm of.
Well, he did.
Think about the.
He did ask somebody to see.
He's doing Sprite commercials and shit now. Think about most women should be goddamn attracted by this man. He's not going through what Bill went through.
Nothing really happened to Morgan, dude. He didn't do shit, but just got a like aggressive Mac style, bro. That's it. Yeah. Yes,
man, my cold is goddamn. But Morgan also had some shit. I wish I could have brought that to you, man. He had some shit on. He's on talking to Piers Morgan, and he's talking about how he deals with women. And his thing was, man, let women chase you. I ain't never chased no goddamn woman. You heard that man say, I don't see him ever harassing any goddamn body. He said, chase them, give them a compliment, and walk the fuck away. But women are so goddamn curious. He described it like going to a goddamn pasture of horses. That's where he described women. And you just stand there. Sooner or later, one of them going to walk over there to you, wondering why you ain't giving them attention. That's what he said. Look at Morgan Freeman.
Like, nigga, you don't want to ride or nothing?
So, And that's always been my method. My coldest line to a goddamn woman has always been, is it difficult being that beautiful? If it's difficult, is it difficult being that sexy? Is it difficult being that gorgeous? And I just walk away. Now, if she comes back, then I know I got you. But that's what you would call aggressive shit, when a motherfucker just, try to force itself on somebody. I'll give you a goddamn compliment and walk away. And most women, especially beautiful women.
I think we need a woman's opinion.
Porty's sitting back there. And I'm sure she get compliments all the motherfucking time.
No. Let's talk about that specific compliment. Did you hear that Mac line he just threw out there?
Is it difficult being that beautiful?
That's his line. Like, he'll come up to you.
Is it difficult being that sexy?
No, but what he says is he'll come up to you and say that and then walk away. And then if you don't come to him, then he knows it didn't work or some shit like that.
Most women smile.
Oh, it depends on who it's coming from.
Yeah, she's right about that. That's the way they are.
It ain't the line, goddammit.
Oh, niggas have stole that line. A lot of my friends have stole my shit, man. I've been at a party with some of my friends, man, and used that line 30 minutes later. And goddamn bitch told me, this guy just told me that, and I know the motherfucker stole my shit. Nobody, have you ever had anybody use that line? Is it difficult, whatever? Is it difficult being that gorgeous? I know that's Al Toomer shit.
That's I have Al Toomer type shit, nigga. That's for sure.
Like Morgan was saying, just get your compliment out there and get the fuck on. She'll come get you if she wants you, but you're trying to force shit, nigga.
Yeah, well, that's really the whole point, man. He a little aggressive with his shit. He need to just slow down, be old. He probably got enough. Man, but
how can you tell an 80-year-old man to slow the fuck down, nigga? Do you know how quickly this man is heading to the graveyard?
So, hey, man, well, you got to be able to deal with the flag.
He
I agree, man.
Pop 2 or 3 goddamn Viagra pills. And the thing with cars, when you want to talk about aggressive,
that nigga probably mainlining Viagra and shit.
Probably ain't now.
Tying up his arm and like
couple of goddamn photos of him too, man. But it is not an issue of whether he did it or not. Hell, he admitted he did it. And as I was talking to Stephen Williams before, back in that day, and Stephen Williams explained it to me. Man, back in the 60s and 70s, that type of shit was accepted. That's what they did.
Look, man.
Can you imagine, like now, man, like 20 years from now, say you got them, what we do, we drink wine and smoke weed, and then got them 20 years from now, a motherfucker come back and say, well, bitch, he gave me a weed and got me high and got me drunk and fucked me, and he assaulted me. This shit is widely accepted, but the way they're going now, who knows what the laws will be like in 10 to 15 years, motherfucker.
Nigga,
back then,
I cut it off when bitches are asleep, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That's one thing I don't understand about Bill. The fact that he did it, I don't know what you get out of it, man.
Yeah,
I cannot fuck a goddamn fucking drunk, passed out bitch. What do you get out of goddamn fucking a bitch being goddamn discombobulated?
Yeah.
Now, another thing people
So when you own some shit like that, Al, you got to be willing that someday motherfuckers might turn on you and shit. You got to be willing that someday somebody might take your little jobs and shit that you got. Man, you a fucking weirdo, dude. And you're some weirdo shit. And that shit came back. At least you got fucking 30 or 40 years off on that shit, motherfucker. You should be happy.
But
shit
boy,
just
put
came
that
back.
picture. There's a couple of pictures.
God damn it.
Yeah, there's one picture where she put up there in a minute that you can tell he looks just like the guy that would do that. But does. Like I say, I don't see what do you get out of this. Put that one with that motherfucker with that hat on, the young one, where he looked just like the motherfucker that the type of nigga that would do some shit like this. Bill Cosby. I got one young one and one old there. That guy.
Oh, that nigga look like a creep.
Yeah. He looked like the nigga that just dropped the pill and is waiting for it to kick in.
I got pills that are multiplying. And I'm losing control.
Oh, okay.
We got a call, man.
Yeah.
What's up, party people?
Yeah. Hello?
Brother Toomer.
Is this Dr. Harris?
Yeah, what's going on, man? I want to remain an unidentified brother. Who knows how much I might steal today. What's going on, my man?
We just sitting there talking about Morgan Freeman and Cos and Roseanne Boy and all this type of shit, man. But, you've been watching. Go on, child.
Hey, I've been watching your show, man. You got a good thing there.
Yeah.
But let me give you a couple of perspectives on how I see this shit with Roseanne.
Okay.
Well, first of all, you know, one thing about racists, man, they always try to project superiority, but they really feel inferior. So what they do is they try to project that shit on the others and make them feel less adequate and shit, right?
Yeah.
So since all people are evolved from monkeys according to science, and if we some black-ass monkeys, then what are they, albino monkeys? Melanin challenge monkeys?
Exactly.
Monkeys who use suntan lotion? You know what I mean?
Fucking ambi monkeys and shit.
Yeah. So see, I'm the kind, Toomer, I believe in equality. I'm like the cartoon South Park.
Yeah.
I don't spare nobody.
Right.
So, you know, so if you want to talk that shit, too bad Valerie Jarrett ain't the kind that could just take her earrings off and give us a monkey diatribe of her own. And then that way everybody got a clear conscience, and then they can stay on NBC. And believe me, if people like you and I would have called on NBC and give them that shit back, man, that shit would be like the Lawrence Welk show pretty soon. They'd be so fucking polite on there, bro.
Exactly.
And I think that's the problem, dog.
Yeah.
We empower racists, man, with that bullshit.
Yeah,
like
Mike was just saying that we give these motherfuckers too much power. Yeah.
Yeah. So when they say weird shit, I believe you just should give them a bigger dose of what they just gave you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that shit works like people repelling. You know how you spray bugs and they run off and shit?
Yeah.
You can do that with motherfuckers if you choose to.
Yeah. But see, the difference with her is, man, like I say, the ABC cut her ass. And did you hear me talk about the Channing Dungey, the first sister? She's the first African-American president of any major network. She's the one fought ass. But I guarantee you, Roseanne's ass, if she ain't picked up today, it will be up tomorrow. Some other network gonna have that bitch back on there. If a black person did something that severe, they would be called anti-Semitic, especially if they're talking about somebody Jews, and your career would be over. So this bitch will bounce back from this. She'll probably be bigger than she ever was.
Yeah, but see, if I was people like Valerie Jarrett and anybody, and unfortunately I never faced nothing like that because I would live to roast a motherfucker who come at me like that with that racial shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, you look at racist honeys, man, off the top. The first thing about them, they very physically unattractive.
Right.
So it ain't like Roseanne is some bikini body bitch walking around like a white version of Beyonce or some shit. Yeah. So
she like a beached whale, nigga. That just
If you notice with that Me Too movement, most of them bitches look like her. It ain't too many fine bitches in this Me Too movement. It's a handful, but most of these motherfuckers are goddamn some hideous looking motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, and tell your boy why he had it, don't insult Shamu and shit, okay?
Huh?
I'm sorry, Moby Dick.
Moby
Dick.
Exactly.
I was talking about Moby Dick, dog.
Yeah, I know, no pun intended and shit. I know. But yeah, I agree with you brothers, man. I agree with you brothers. You got to quit empowering them people because for the fact that they can get a reaction from black folks, is the only reason they still continue in that bullshit. Yeah. And if you look at it, man, we 400 years down the road. What the fuck do white people do that should come to a surprise?
That's what I'm saying. Like Chris Rock said that, man. There's nothing a white person can say or do right now that I'd be surprised by.
Exactly.
We continue to get our feelings hurt by it.
I'm surprised we even got the motherfuckers left after that many years in the game. You would think them motherfuckers be done evaporated or some shit like that. Yeah.
So,
and my boy, go ahead. I'm listening.
About Coles Robinson, I'm trying to see if he had anything to ask you right here, Mr. Robinson.
No, I was just listening, man. He on the road and shit.
Doc, he be putting it down, man.
He on the road, man.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. And so my boy Morgan Freeman, like you say, he took the polite road and stuff. So, you know, every time a black person does something that might give them some sense of accomplishment, the media is going to attack them, from Bill Cosby to Prince to everybody you can name. So with Morgan Freeman, I guess even.
Wait, what the fuck did Prince do?
Huh?
What did Prince do?
Changed his name and then let these motherfuckers have the monetary rights to print.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Exactly.
and that's the thing about America, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's only two things that America really understands, man, and that's economics and violence.
Yeah.
Anything else, you just kind of talking out your ass and doing some symbolic bullshit that really ain't gonna have no weight to it.
Frivolous bullshit.
But it'll make you feel good, man.
Yeah, but feeling ain't never really did shit for me. I'm still driving an old car, and I felt like I should have had a Bentley, so that shit ain't working.
Oh, man. Well, we could dig in if you want.
Yeah, exactly. So you feel me on that, but I say that to say economics because even when black people didn't have shit, look what the Montgomery bus boycott did, and we only had pennies then.
Yeah.
With the shit black folks got now, man, at least little dent in that kind of shit would really make this country sit up and change their behavior and be polite and greet a motherfucker and open doors for you and everything else they had to do.
Exactly.
To get that money out that wallet and shit.
Yeah.
But I think the thing with us, man, we've been through poverty so many years that America shaped it in a way where having things and trinkets is an extension of our feelings of self-adequacy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because if you look back, even with Cadillacs, you know, they used to advertise Cadillacs and didn't even include black people. Didn't even sell them to us, I heard. Like Sammy Davis Jr. had to have somebody buy his, one of the Rat Pack. Well, the first chance we got, what's the first thing we did? We overcompensated like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Everybody got a fucking Cadillac, okay?
Exactly. To the day, that's still a black man's car.
Hey,
Cadillac.
that shit was, also you have to say it was a nice fucking car, too. I mean, damn, niggas do want the best.
True that.
You want the best shit.
Cadillac Reagans.
But what you got to look at, though, dog, and I feel you, it is a nice car, but America kind of shaped that shit. Think about it. Why do people wait out in freezing lines to get a fucking iPhone that ain't even free? You know, some shit you still got to pay for, and you willing to get frostbite and get your fucking toes cut off for this motherfucker. So that's what it is, man. If you look at old political science books, they say when other countries was establishing shit and advertising products, it was for durability. But America advertised shit to make you complete as a person. Hence why they started that keeping up with the Joneses shit.
Yeah.
And I'm saying all that to say, when white folks was implementing white superiority or they stupid-ass version of it, having material shit was what they could posture themselves behind to appear superior.
Yeah.
We had things that black folks didn't. So as a result, psychologically, black folks felt inadequate and less.
Mm-hmm.
So once we got things, what did? We started doing that with other black people. Hey, I got what your ass ain't got. So, you know, so it's just the psychology of poverty, man. And I think we not beyond
psychology
that.
of poverty.
Yeah, I think we're not beyond that because if we was to collectively take money, we could do whatever we want to with it because we're economy in our own self.
Mm-hmm.
But how many motherfuckers gonna give up their material shit and their luxury cars and drive a bucket like me just to make a statement?
No, ain't people call Jesus Christ's name all they want, but they ain't nobody trying to walk like not just Jesus, Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, man. Ain't no record of what them brothers had for his money. They wasn't no millionaires. They wasn't no nothing. I've heard speeches with Malcolm before he died. I ain't got no health insurance. I ain't got no life insurance. This is when they accuse him of bombing his own house where they got firebombed. It's like, I don't have any insurance. These brothers got them sacrificed all that shit. The meretricious man you mentioned, they sacrificed all that for the betterment of their people. Now, when you look at what they went through, and the changes we've made, I've got to ask my goddamn self. Kev, I've been away from this shit 10, 15 years. You got to ask yourself, is it worth sacrificing the betterment of you or yours for these motherfuckers if they really ain't going to do no different no-how?
Yeah, but you know, the modern mindset is, fuck you, I got mine, get yours.
Well,
to put it politely and shit, okay? Yeah, that's how that works. So I don't know what kind of epiphany a motherfucker would have to have for that shit to turn around. Yeah. And motherfuckers say, yeah, I'll give up my trinkets just for the greater cause.
Yeah. I mean, you look at the motherfuckers who are doing things like right now. Colin Kaepernick stood up for a cause, man, and if you ask me for what he did, every Negro in the league should have got them banded together on all them teams that we ain't playing until he get a job.
Nigga called them Negroes.
African American, Native, Black, whatever you want to call him. But that boy sacrificed his motherfucking career, and ain't nobody standing behind him. A lot of goddamn niggas have accused him of being a dumb motherfucker for doing what he did. So when you step out,
and it's funny you would say that because now that the NFL has passed these new rules saying that, you know, bowing down to Trump. One brother comes out and says, well, Trump is not going to bully us around. So it'll be interesting to see what collective action brothers do. I guess, supposedly, according to the rules, if you don't stand for the national anthem or kneel, you need to keep your black ass back in the locker room.
And that's exactly what that's the option they got.
Who gives a fuck, too, man?
Right.
I'll stay in the locker room. What the fuck that means?
Exactly.
Dude? That shit.
Ain't lying.
I ain't nothing but like 2 minutes. Oh, and what do you mean? In 2 more minutes, I'll be on the field? Like, what the fuck?
No, but did you hear with Jed York, the owner of San Francisco's, the 49ers, the owner of San Francisco, he was the only one that didn't vote on that shit. And what he said was, during the national anthem, he gonna shut down all the concession stands. Because if it's that much respect, everybody needs to goddamn be here, goddamn standing at attention. It ain't about the players. We won't sell no beer, no popcorn, no nothing during the singing of the national anthem. And you know when that shit started was maybe 10, 15 years ago, man, back in the old days, them motherfuckers wasn't required to goddamn do anything for the national anthem. But it became
98. 2008.
Yeah. The state of the Department of Defense started paying the NFL to run advertisement for the military, man, to lure young kids into goddamn the military because you got to keep promoting that like you promote a Big Mac or hamburger. We always need somebody to join this motherfucking shit. So that's more so what it's about. When the owners see that, it's like, nigga, you fucking with this is our defense. These kids look up to these athletes. They might not be an athlete. They might not, be one of those, but they can join the army. And that's the sick part about all this shit.
Yeah, that's the whole sick part of all of it, goddammit.
Yeah, you're right. They sending your ass off to be cannon fodder, as they call it and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if you look at the House of Representatives and the Senate, that's about 500 and something people, man. I bet you only like 1 or 2 of them got kids in the military.
They don't
go. They talk that shit. They ain't really being bothered with that shit.
Exactly. They don't let their kids go. They don't let their kids go. Trump had the nerve to goddamn talk about it, and I agree with him when he said McCain ain't no motherfucking war hero because he got caught. Yeah, you right about that, but motherfucker, you can't say nothing. Your bitch ass didn't go. Bill Clinton didn't go. So how do you fuck you gonna tell somebody about what day whatever he said about him? How can you say anything about it when you didn't even go?
He dodged. And don't say it like he just didn't go. He dodged.
He dodged.
Hey, Toomer, you ain't lying because I'm a regular motherfucker and my dad told me not to go.
Yeah.
So I know they wasn't going to go if I wasn't going to take my black ass. And to put it like my dad say, if you really got to go, he say, take your ass to the Air Force because that's the only branch that teach you like you got some goddamn intelligence. Yeah. And he was in the Navy, so he told me that shit when I was a kid. So yeah, bro. Yeah, they always want to put your ass on the front line to help further the greater good of the big bank people and shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All that, man. Well, dude, man, thanks for calling in. I can't wait to have your ass sitting there. We can crack it up just like we've always done. So
it's good talking to you, man. And whatever your man is, tell him
homie.
Mike Robertson.
Yep.
All right, my man. Dog. You brothers take care. I'll be talking to y'all again soon.
Yep.
Okay, Doc. Appreciate it.
All right.
Cool. Holla, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Damn, man. He had a nice soliloquy.
Yeah. The wise old motherfuckers. I just sit there and listen. All right.
Hell yeah. Kind of was on point with all them items.
Very sharp motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So, we was talking about...
man, what the hell was we talking about? We talked about Roseanne.
Yeah, we talking about Martin Freeman and Cosby. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then the fact that how do you get turned on by goddamn...
When did you get turned on to the corpse sex. That's what something had to trigger that shit. You know
I don't know. I mean, because the thing about it is, you got to give Camille her props, man. That nigga's wife, man. I don't know how many goddamn fucking black women been divorced that motherfucking ran. That woman ain't said nothing negative about her husband at all.
I wonder if he's given it to her before.
It appears that she's on it now.
Really?
Yeah.
On the Quaaludes and shit?
Yes. If he giving it to them, obviously if they don't remember anything, then maybe she don't remember anything. Or maybe the fact that, maybe they had that type of pact. Who knows what, he's allowed her to goddamn do. But maybe they had that type of pact, motherfucker.
I'm just wondering.
I don't give a damn who
I'm
you
just
fuck.
wondering if he I don't know, holds her on a different pedestal or some shit and says, I'm not going to do it with her, but anybody else, you're going to get it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just wondering what the level to the game is, man.
Yeah, but man, when you look at these goddamn ugly ass bitches, but you can put that up now, that's just a handful of them. But some of the pictures of these motherfuckers that Bill is accused of raping, man, I wouldn't have fucked them, first of all, but you gonna fuck them and goddamn fucking erase their memory so they don't even remember anything.
But look, maybe he likes them dead and ugly, nigga.
That's a sickness, man. That's very close to.
They not all bad.
Man, look at that bitch in the right at the bottom, and look at that bitch in the middle up there, and look at that bitch at the top. And the other ones that look good, they only look good because of these 5 other ugly bitches up there. Man, you see these motherfuckers, and that's just 5 or 6. And somebody doped them up.
Wait a minute, man. How the fuck did you get them 5 pictures together? Did you make that little collage?
No, man. You can just act for the... I tried to get all 60 of them, man. These are some of the most goddamn unseemly looking bitches that you'd ever want to see.
Which just makes it more sick, man. He was like...
But what I'm saying it's close to necrophiliac. A necrophiliac is a motherfucker who got them fucking, have sex with dead corpses and shit. For him to do that, man, you a step close to that motherfucker.
Where'd you hear about that from?
You never heard of necrophilia?
Nah, the way you said it was like you used that word a lot of times, nigga. I don't...
Necrophiliac.
Necrophiliac.
Yeah, ask your phone what it is right now. Ask Siri what necrophiliac is.
I believe you when you say it.
She'll tell you it's a motherfucker who fuck dead bodies. Damn. And you got to be a cold ass motherfucker to do some shit like that. I mean, a lot of funeral home directors to do it and all this type of shit. But
Lord, do they? Oh man.
Yeah. But that's when it's really sick. Now, if Porter's had a heart attack right now and dropped dead.
Oh God.
She ain't been gone but 2 or 3 minutes. I'm not, just think about that. But if she done been embalmed,
2 or 3 minutes. Mike, is she still breathing? I think I saw her breathing.
I might be able to revive her.
Oh,
but if you done this motherfucker been dead goddamn 2 or 3 days or 2 or 3 weeks and doing that shit, man, you was a sick motherfucker.
Oh God, man, damn. We have now knocked on the doors of hell. Let us in. Holy shit, man. What the fuck? Bill, man, you see what you got?
Yeah, man.
I say, man, whatever you just said, the light version of that is exactly that motherfucker, dude. He don't want them dead. He just want them, playing dead.
I don't get nothing out of that, man. I'm to the point now, man.
You tried that? How was it?
I mean, I don't, man. I don't fuck with women that. I just don't get that. Let me give you an example of how my sexuality is. I like fucking with the lights on. If I gotta fuck with the lights off because I don't want to see a motherfucker, then that's a motherfucker I ain't got no business fucking with.
True.
But I like fucking women. I like, taking pretty motherfuckers. Like Porter, because she's the only example here. I like making pretty motherfuckers ugly in the face when my dick is up in them. And they cannot be drugged out like that.
Oh, because they can't make the faces?
Right.
You had to, tape they shit. You had to tape the little smile, tape the eyes open. Go out. Go play recording.
I like to see you got to be in a mirror. I got to see your toes. I'm trying to break a toe with a powerful orgasm. Oh, you can't do that with no bitch in a slumber.
This all sounds like wishful thinking, motherfucker.
It's the way I've been fucking all my life, Mike. It might seem wishful to you. We were just talking about why would Bill be turned on by such a thing?
I know, man.
I mean, goddamn, even rapists, that's a sick thing for people to, and that's why I can't, it's hard for me to call him a rapist. He's just a morbid motherfucker. When I think about rape, I'm thinking about people who are goddamn violently and goddamn viciously abusing women and just got them ripping their clothes off and taking the pussy. Not some motherfucker like we just seen up there who just slipped the appeal. And by the way, he is called Dr. Cosby. He has a degree from Temple. They gave him the merits of being called a doctor, and he was a doctor on TV. So if there's anybody who can prescribe a bitch some medicine, it would be him. It's just that why are you prescribing this bitch some shit to knock her out that she can't remember what you did?
You're going to need 30 milligrams of Quaalude.
It is Dr. Cosby.
Man, what the fuck, man? Well, I will say this, man. To me, man, it sounds like he did it, man. It's some weird.
He did do it. He did. Mark, you go. I tell anybody out there.
What comes with
he
that
is.
shit.
He is admitted to goddamn man doing this shit. You go look at Bill Cosby talking about Spanish Fly. The man admitted the shit. And because it was a thing of the dude.
Funny, too.
But when he got, yes, it was funny. But even this broad here is, like I said, there's a thing called double jeopardy, man. This broad that they used to bring him down, this fucking gorilla, not gorilla fix. He don't look like, I don't know what this bitch look like Lurch or Frankenstein. This ugly bitch, Constantine, Andrea Constantine.
Damn, you know
that's the one they used because she was in the goddamn fucking realm of the goddamn, what they call, statute of limitation. Well, he goddamn gave a deposition and admitted that he did all this shit back in the goddamn days, but you know that was supposed to be sealed.
I saw that shit, man.
He gave this bitch $3.8 million for that, man.
I watched that shit, man. I watched that shit.
Now you come back, bitch, they gonna still give me goddamn I doubt if they gonna give him any time, but man, bitch, where's my $3.8 million I gave you to keep this shit quiet?
But look, dude, okay, so if you're saying that he did it, because I'm saying, yeah, he probably did it after all these people, you know what I mean? He did it. And he admitted it, like you said. And that makes him a scumbag of the highest degree, man.
He's
so
sick.
Why do motherfuckers give a fuck? Why do niggas care, man? Like, nigga, you fucking deserve it. I don't give a fuck what you had on stake and what you thought was gonna be your nest egg and all this bullshit. Fuck you, motherfucker. Yeah. If you did it, nigga, you're a fucking slimy ass.
He might be, man, but you will not find any goddamn Greek man walking on this motherfucking earth. Man, we are all human beings.
I'm just saying, I'm stopping it at sleep, nigga. And once you are fucking knocked out in sleep, dude, all the shit you about to name, nigga, that shit don't compare. Murder, gambling, blah, 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 blah. This fucking misuse, dude. For real, man. Fuck
I'm talking about the thousands of motherfuckers who didn't put through college. I'm talking about the other bit. That just got them. This is like 40, a couple of dozen of goddamn fucking drug hits and came out. And ain't nobody talking about, well, damn, Bill was getting a lot of pussy. There's got to be a whole lot of other women out here that knows this man character that will not come out and say a goddamn thing because they don't want to fuck their goddamn career.
Maybe. Or maybe there's many, many more that just ain't saying shit. He looked like the type motherfucker that had bitches weekly, nigga, at least. So 30 years weekly, goddamn, that's 5 times 3, 1,500 bitches he probably he probably drugged, man. Where they at, man? He didn't stop at 56. Man. A nigga like that don't stop at 56, nigga. That's 1 year's worth.
I just wish they'd show the younger pictures of these out there. That was, the pictures that they put up, man. These are these bitches driving license pictures today, not back when they was younger.
Hey, but look, really nigga, I know one of them, though. How about that?
Okay.
I know one of them, nigga, that went to fucking school with me, and everybody knew he was paying her fucking tuition, dude. Everybody knew. And then abruptly, she wasn't in school no more. So when the shit came out, and I'm only saying this because she's all on the news and everything with this shit, so I ain't dry snitching. She fucking said that it got to the point where she refused to drink from this nigga and said, I'm not taking the drink no more. And when she did that, he cut her off.
He has that right.
And it worked. He does have that right.
Yeah, if I'm paying for you, I'm paying for your goddamn college education to go anywhere you want. And all right, well, go ahead. You ain't got to drink nothing else, bitch. I'll find somebody else to drink it. Go find somebody else to pay your college education.
Why should it be a contingent on that, man? Slime ball.
Oh, come on, man. I mean, like I say, it's a quid pro quo. You give something to get something. You understand? And
take this goddamn drink.
All that quickly.
You want to go to class? You got one thing to do. It's one thing you know you must do. Goddamn it. And it's in this cup.
Go get this education and start making your own money, and you won't have to go through this shit no more.
God damn it.
Anyway, quickly, who you picking, man? Final, goddamn it.
Man, easy fucking call, man. Look, man, the Warriors, man, are too strong. They got too many weapons. Mm-hmm. They're too hot. And Cleveland is too garbage, dude. It's too garbage.
Yeah, they are, man.
And they've been playing garbage squads the whole year, man.
Yeah.
Super, man. They look tired. Nigga, this shit is not, it ain't cracking.
And it ain't. And that's why I'm telling you, anybody out there that likes to bet, I would go bet on Cleveland winning this goddamn series because I happen to know things are not what they always seem.
Oh, you taking Cleveland? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying that's the way it's going to be set up, nigga.
Okay.
You know the money that could be made by Cleveland winning. I'm picking goddamn fucking Golden State to win, but I'm telling you, don't be surprised if Cleveland win. If they do win, it will be because the fix is in, not because they're naturally better than these motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, okay, so
maybe. I believe they will goddamn win just because of that. It's a lot of money out there on the table.
If they win because the fix is in, goddamn it. In this case, man, I'm done with the NBA, man. I'm already damn near done because niggas can't even touch you.
You should have been done with it when he came back down from 3-1 a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I really, man. I should have been damn near done then.
Oh, but that boy, that man is being built up to be a certain type of person. I don't give a fuck whether Durant, somebody would have to get injured. I'm just saying, look out for the okie doke. Look out for the bullshit. If it's meant for him to win, some shit will goddamn happen. And I wouldn't be surprised if motherfucker don't take the trophy on this year, but it won't be on natural ability. It will be because it was orchestrated that way. It's a movie.
Well, that nigga, this shit is a documentary, nigga. It's gonna have real fucking facts.
I'm tired of seeing these motherfuckers play each other 4 straight years. Golden State and Cleveland.
Tap that ass. That's what I say. Tap that ass.
Exactly.
Show them what time it is in the West, man. They got the easy ass schedule, dude. They get to play 4 fucking times. All these teams 4 times a year. These garbage ass teams in the East, man. You can't even name. If you name your top 10 players in the league right now, how many of them are in the East, man?
It might not be like that, Mike. But I'm telling you, that boy could go to the West Conference. He could go to Houston next year, go to San Antonio, and I guarantee wherever he goes, he will goddamn start dominating wherever he is. This is why I hate the argument about who is the greatest player of all time. This boy has drugged more pieces of shit to the goddamn finals than anybody in NBA history. And when motherfuckers want to talk, first of all, to me, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the baddest motherfucker ever played. But when you want to try to talk about LeBron or Michael Jordan or Kobe, I'll take LeBron.
It's so easy to get to the finals, Al, every year.
It ain't easy to goddamn do that shit, man.
These teams is garbage, dude. When have they had a good team?
When is the last time a motherfucker got the 8 straight like he's done if it's that damn easy?
Tell me the last fucking good team in the East that LeBron ain't been on. In the last 15 years, nigga.
But what I'm telling you is you can put him with any of them other sorry-ass teams, Toronto, Indiana, Atlanta, and they'll be the baddest motherfucking team in the league.
It'll be the same again. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, that's how
because they all garbage. He get to get all his wins and his stats and everything up throughout the whole year. Of course they made it to the finals. He should. He's the best player.
That boy bad,
that fucking weak ass shit. I bet you if he was playing San Antonio 4 times, then playing Houston 4 times, then playing Golden State 4 times, nigga playing Portland,
you might find that out because there's a chance he might be coming to the Lakers and he'll have to do
having them stats.
I guarantee you, wherever that goddamn boy go, man, his team is West or East. His team is going to be a competitor. And then they be in contention for the championship all the time. And that's why I say any of y'all want to talk about who was the best player.
So you're saying he's better than Jordan? Is that what you're saying? It sounds like him.
Let me put it this way. If you was a basketball player, who would you rather play with? Him or Michael Jordan or Kobe?
Okay, so are we changing the argument to if I was a basketball player, who I want to live, who I would want to play with?
Who is the best in my mind? This is how I prove it.
Okay, well, I would want to play with maybe different players, but if I want to say who's the best, I'm gonna say it's Michael Jordan is the best, and then Kareem comes next. It ain't LeBron.
Man, come on, I already said it was goddamn Kareem. Kareem is number 1 over anybody.
Yeah,
and anybody know anything about basketball,
I can accept
say that. But what I'm saying is, when you want to judge greatness, man, it's your manhood. And as a man, as a basketball player, because I played basketball, I would rather play with a motherfucker like LeBron who ain't got no problem with goddamn treating me on equal footing. He'll pass the ball to me as opposed to a motherfucker like Michael Jordan or Kobe telling me, give the motherfucker to me and get the fuck out of the way. Yeah. Nigga, I done got to the league. I done been through high school. I done been through college. I'm here. I don't want to play with no motherfucker like that. Hey, man, there's
way more fun motherfuckers to play with than Jordan or Kobe, nigga. I'd rather
LeBron is one of them. LeBron is like
Hill,
Magic Jackson, man. Magic Johnson is like, the most lovable guy, because Magic didn't mind passing that bitch to you. LeBron quietly hits 40 or 50, man, but that motherfucker will pass that ball.
That don't mean you better.
I would say go back and look at his career stats, and you will see.
Yeah, but his stats is elevated because he played them weak-ass teams every year, bro. You're not accepting this?
Every
year, this shit gonna be stacked. So you got a garbage squad, and you're the best player in the world. You're on a garbage squad in a garbage fucking conference. Your stats are gonna be sky high. It's gonna be rebounds. Nigga gonna all come to you. Goddamn points.
Why come he the only one can do this, Mike? If it's that,
he's the best.
All right, he's far and a way the best.
Yeah.
Anyway, goddamn time blows by so motherfucking fast, and shit. I hate to goddamn end it, but we have to. Another episode of Toomer's Town with my guest, Mr. Mike Robertson, and the lovely poetess who runs everything around here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I wish I had a better goddamn ending, but I really can't say nothing no better than that. We've got to go, and I hate it.
Man, I love it, Al, man. Thanks for having me on here today.
Always,
man.
Boy. You always welcome.
You are a fucking Robinson. Barrel of monkeys. Yo, man, I'm going to be at the J Spot next month, man. Come see me.